Hey guys, it's Naturally, and today my tutorial is going to be about the Cut Crease eyeshadow. So far I've already cleaned and cleansed my face, and I've added the Fasarli Rose Gold Oil, and for my lips I've added the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm and the feeling of natural mint and shea butter. Right now I'm adding the Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer. And right now I'm using Jordana eyeliner in the color of brown suede, even though it says for eye, but I use it for my brows for the reason why it is retractable, it's easy to use on my brows, plus I like the color that it goes with the color that I dyed my hair. Nice and smooth, turns out great. You really don't always have to buy anything expensive just because it says for brows or for eyes or for whatever it says. Next, I'm using my favorite LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and the reason why I use that is to make my brows more neat and more arched. The foundation that I am applying to my face is called Fenty Beauty, and it's the color of 370. Now I know it looks lighter than it's supposed to be on my face, but it does dry darker. I'm applying it with a flat top kabuki brush in circular motions, and the way it turns out is always smooth, and I love the way it turns out. Next, I am applying my highlight under my eyes, and I will be applying it over my forehead, the tip of my nose, and a little bit on my chin with the same concealer as I used for under my eyebrows with the LA Pro Girl in the color of Toffee. Now I use a Real Technique sponge, and I get it moisturized, or as you can say wet, with the Smashbox primer water, and I just dab it in around my face just to get it smooth. And also I forgot to mention from the beginning that I am FaceTiming, so don't mind my lips moving and singing music. So yeah, as we all do. And right now I am contouring my face with the Black Radiance pressed powder in the color of Ebony. Now, right now, I am placing Ben Nye Luxury Powder Banana under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. Usually I place it right after I put the concealer, but I was busy chit-chatting on FaceTime, so I placed it after I contour. So I am setting my face with Kiko Milano bronzer powder, and the reason why I am using that color is because it matches my skin. And now I am going to set my brows with the gel. Where is it? Gel of Brow Perfection. This one I just got from Amazon. Nothing very expensive, and I like it. I like to set it after I put all the powder on, because if I set it before I put the powder on, the powder is just going to dry it out and not let it stick. So now for the shadow, I'm using NYX eyeshadow base. Well, for the base, of course. The name says it all. So now I am using the e.l.f. Sculpting Silk eyeshadow. Ooh, can't even pronounce stuff. Silk eyeshadow Rose All Day. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the names of the eyeshadow, so I'm going to say it this way. I'm using the lightest eyeshadow in this palette for the top to highlight. So the same thing in one of my Black Radiance palettes, a small one, doesn't have a name for it. I chose an orange eyeshadow to blend out just below the highlight, and I went back to the e.l.f. to get the brown eyeshadow just to blend just below the orange eyeshadow, just in the crease. Now, the only difference with the brown eyeshadow, I extended it out to the corner a little further. So right now I am placing the eyeshadow base just above my natural crease to form the cut crease look. Just because when I open up my eyes, I don't want it to blend in to mess up the cut crease. And I know right now it is looking a little sloppy and messy, but trust me, towards the end it's gonna look nice and cute. So right after I formed the crease, I took a skinny pencil eyeshadow brush and placed black shadow right onto the crease just to make it a little darker. Blended it in a little bit. Now for the next color I used from the Nudes Maybelline palette, I used the third color from the bottom just for the lid. Now, just to make sure the crease is still sharp, I grabbed the angle liner brush and some black eyeshadow just to make sure it's still there. Now it's time for the eyeliner. I added just for the corner the retractable Jordana black eyeliner. Then my favorite, of course, the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This one I always use to make the wing line. Add the black eyeliner onto your waterline, but be careful getting it into your eye. Then add some green eyeshadow, shimmery if you want to, just to give it some color, some sparkle. So after I place both the liner and the eyeshadow, I use a skinny pencil brush just to blend it together. Then for the mascara, I apply Tarte Tarteist in the color of black. So next I place on blush by Smashbox Halo in the color of Blissful. The most favorite blush I have, but unfortunately it is now discontinued and it is almost used up. Then I use a highlighter from BH Cosmetics by Carly Bible. So now I am down to my lips. What I'm using for the lip liner is NYX Suede in the color of Downtown Beauty. And for the lipstick, I am going to use by Maybelline in the color of Touchable Taupe. So first I put by NYX Glam in the color of Do the Hustle on, but I really wasn't feeling the shine too much, so to tone the shine down, I used NYX Lingerie in the color of Teddy. So last but not least, I set my face with matte finish spray, and I placed lashes on by Ardell in the style of Glamour. And this is the end of my cut crease tutorial look. If you love it, like, subscribe, comment, watch the next video. See you later.